Hey everyone, I thought I'd make a video. I just finished watching JW Fairy Tales video about Elder Harlequin and his various little threats that he decided to send to him in his inbox. I mean, I guess this is what they're doing. We all knew that once they got the Watchtower that said they needed to have the power, the strength of Jehu, and to do whatever they needed to do to people who were against their organization, that we knew this type of thug mentality would start to happen, or this, mafioso mentality would happen. And the thing is that they they stalk people. They stalk people very, very closely. And if you do know that you are being stalked, or you feel like you're being stalked by their mafioso, their pioneers, their overseers, their elders, or whomever you think is watching you, you're probably correct about that. And if you are experiencing things like all of a sudden your cell phone running out of battery life very, very quickly, more so than what you've been used to, and you've had interactions with them, there have been cases where they have been electronically wiretapping people's cell phones. So just a word to the wise. I will put links below regarding wiretapping by the Watchtower Bible Tract Society and other forms of stalking that they've done to other people in the years. I just want to say here and now, I don't know how many witnesses watch my channel, but I'm going to put it out there. If I get any threats or any issues, all issues will be escalated to their proper authorities, period. I'm not dealing with it. Those of us that are no longer in the organization, you have no power over us. We can speak about anything we want to speak about, as long as we're not causing any bodily harm to anyone else. We have all the First Amendment rights, just as the Watchtower Bible Tract Society exerts in every case that it has on molestation and pedophilia, that they're being persecuted by people and using the First Amendment to stand behind it, the right to speak, free speech, and that's just crazy for them. But we have that same right because we live in America. But yeah, they definitely been stalking people for many years. I remember when I think I was about 18, I had a part-time job. I was working at a department store, and I remember coming home and my mom telling me that I needed to get myself in line because there was going to be another elders meeting. And for those of you who this is the first video of mine you've watched, I was routinely brought before the elders as a child, no matter what I did. If I didn't make my bed up on time, if I didn't do what my parents wanted to do at the frequency or the quickness they wanted it done, then that was an instant elders meeting. So me being drugged before the elders again wasn't anything that I wasn't used to. I didn't like it, but I was used to it, and I know how it went down. So I don't know, once again, I don't know how many videos people watched or of mine on YouTube, but I am not the type of person that is a shrinking violet. I am not that person. I never have been, even when I was brought before the elders. I can't say when I was a kid I didn't cry or I didn't get emotional because of how they dealt with me. It was very mafioso type style, how they deal with people in those back rooms. Very much so. It's not loving at all. It's a way they like to intimidate you. It's a way they like to intimidate you. And basically the story was told that I was spotted in a parking lot with a guy, and we were just basically making out in the parking lot. Well, this wasn't true because I was at work, and I asked for the times, and what the lady said, she saw me. My mom was like pissed off and upset and fussing me out, and I was like, fine, I'll go get my time card from work. I'll make a copy of it. I'll show you that I wasn't where you say I was. Like, I wasn't there. I was at work. And in fact, that story escalated because I think I was actually at work, and my mom called me at work And this pioneer had said she'd seen me again somewhere else. And you know, I don't know if they were noticing that, I wasn't attending as much, or I wasn't believing, so they wanted to get me on something to try to kick me out, or whatever. But I put it to them real quick. I was like, liars will not inherit God's kingdom from what you say. And this is a straight up lie. So I think you really need to go correct that pioneer. And I don't know why she would be coming up with lies. And I'm pretty sure she was instructed to do so. I don't put anything past these people. I mean, all the elders, some of them are inside and they are trying to help people. But there are some that are out there that are not trying to help anybody. They're just the Watchtower thugs, They're just coming for all the people that speak against them. They just want to, I guess they want to just, break necks and crack backs. I guess they're trying to come at us like a true mafioso type of organization, but that's what they are. They want to keep everybody in line, keep everybody quiet, and keep getting their kickbacks and their money from the masses. But I'm here to tell you, those days have been over with me. And, I am not afraid of the elders. I'm not afraid of the pioneers, the overseers, or the Watchtower Bible Tract Society. I'm not afraid of you. And me not showing my face has nothing to do with fear. I'm not afraid. That has nothing to do with it. It has to do with privacy. That's something else. So, anyway. But I just thought it was really crappy how, the elder in JW Fairy Tales video was sending all these crappy messages. And then this other person he shows with the illicit, criminal background and drug use. This is Jehovah's Clean organization. You disfellowship people for having Alzheimer's, and basically not, all of a sudden decided to smoke cigarettes because, they have Alzheimer's and they don't remember things, and they disfellowship you. But this person who has an extensive drug background and criminal record, you're okay with him. Oh no, because he falls into the whole organization, the whole mafioso type of style that this organization is turning into, or has always been. And the whole stalking and wiretapping situation isn't new. It isn't new to the Watchtower Bible Tract Society. This is something they've been doing for a long time. And I'm pretty sure in their organized crime style type of movement, or the way that they do things, they're going to continue to do that. But I will say this, anyone that makes threats on my channel, it will definitely be escalated and taken care of. Period. Escalated and taken care of. So, it's just really interesting about, them putting people's names on the list. I drive by two things that bother me a little bit on my way to work. One is a cotton field. Not that it's not nice looking, but just kind of what it symbolizes. The other thing is a Kingdom Hall. And every time I drive by, there's always cars there. And it makes me sick to my stomach because I live in a small town now. And I'm just like, really, how many people are you duping? What are you doing? These people don't have enough money to pay for all these books and publications you put out for them to come knock on your doors. And, the Watchtower Bible Tract Society is a snare in a racket. It's a scam. It's a straight up scam, period. All they want is your money. And apparently they want more than that too. They want you to shut up and get in line. And whatever that takes to get you quiet. And that's what they want to do. But hey, I can tell you something right now. I don't know. No one's been able to shut me up since I was born. So I don't think anything that they could do or say right now is going to make me be quiet about what I know and how they treat people. People need to know what they're signing up for. Now, if they know that they're signing up to be in this type of situation with being monitored all the time, and they can't have their own thoughts, and you can only believe what you're told, they need to know that from the start. They need to know that they're going to lose their family and friends and any value relationship outside of your organization. They need to know that. And I am not apologetic about the fact that I'm going to tell as many people so that they'll know. Watchtower Bible Tract Society, you're just a bunch of gangsters. You're just a bunch of thugs. But, we have laws in this country, and you're not going to invade all of them forever. I'm not afraid of you. Anyway, that's all I got for today.